Let me tell you about two neighbors. They live in the same building, same street, same city. They even pay almost the same rent. But here's the crazy part. One of them earns $95,000 a year and is always broke. The other earns just $52,000 a year and has enough money saved to take a whole year off work if they wanted to. How is that even possible? Stay with me. By the end of this video, you're going to understand something that most adults never figure out, no matter how much money they make. So let's walk into the first apartment. There's a giant TV on the wall, a fancy leather sofa, a kitchen full of gadgets still in their boxes. Clothes everywhere, most of them never worn. A whole extra room just used for storing stuff nobody touches. Sounds nice, right? But here's the truth. This person checks their bank account and feels scared. They're just two missed paychecks away from not being able to pay rent. Now let's walk into the second apartment. It's clean. Simple. There's a regular couch, a normal TV, a kitchen with only the things that actually get used, a closet with clothes that actually get worn. This person checks their bank account and smiles. They have 18 months of savings sitting there. They invest 20% of every paycheck. Same neighborhood. But one person has 10 times more financial safety. This is not about income. This is about something way more important. Here's the big secret that changes everything. Everything you own costs you money twice. The first time is easy to see. It's the price tag. But the second cost? Most people never think about it. Let me give you a simple example. Say you buy a treadmill. You pay $800 for it. That's cost number one. But now it sits in your room, taking up space. And space costs money, around $30 to $50 per square foot every year in most cities. That treadmill is eating up about $600 to $1,000 of space every single year just by sitting there. That's cost number two. And it keeps coming back year after year whether you use the treadmill or not. Now imagine a boat. Let's say it costs $30,000. Sounds like a one-time thing, right? Nope. Every year you need to clean it, store it, insure it, and repair it. That adds up to about $3,000 per year, even if you never take it on the water. And there's a third hidden cost nobody talks about: your brain. Every single thing you own takes up a tiny little piece of your attention. Your brain is always somewhere in the back keeping track of all your stuff. That creates stress. Scientists have actually proven that having too much clutter raises the stress hormone in your body called cortisol. Your stuff is literally stressing you out without you even realizing it. Okay, so now you understand the problem. Let's talk about what to actually do about it. Rule 1. Ask, how much does this cost per use before you buy anything? Here's how it works. Say you want to buy a $300 kitchen gadget. You might use it maybe twice a year. That means each time you use it costs you $150. That's insane. But a $400 jacket you wear 200 times? That's just $2 per wear. Way smarter buy. This one simple question destroys most bad purchases before they happen. Rule 2. The disappearing game. Look around your home and ask yourself, if this thing vanished today, would I actually go buy a new one? Be honest. Would you replace that bread maker you've used twice? Probably not. Would you replace those jeans you haven't worn in 2 years? Nope. These things are taking up space in your home and your brain, but they're giving you nothing back. That's a bad deal. Get rid of them. Sell them, donate them, or throw them out. You'll feel lighter immediately. Rule 3. Stop upgrading things that still work. This is the big one. Your phone works fine, but a new one came out, so you buy it. Your car drives great, but your neighbor got a new one, so you want one too. Your TV is perfect, but the new model has slightly better colors, so you upgrade. This pattern quietly destroys wealth. Think about this. If you replace your phone every 2 to 3 years for 30 years, you'll waste somewhere between $30,000 and $50,000. Just on phones. That still worked. The rule is simple. Only replace something when it actually stops working. Boredom is not a reason. Wanting something new is not a reason. Your neighbor having a newer one is definitely not a reason. Rule 4. Make saving easy and spending hard. Here's something important about how our brains work. We take the easiest path. So if buying stuff is easy, stored credit cards, one-click shopping, apps on your phone, you'll buy stuff. But if you make it slightly harder, you'll buy less. Delete shopping apps from your phone, remove your saved card info from websites. Make a rule. Wait 24 hours before buying anything you don't absolutely need. That one rule alone, waiting 24 hours, kills about 70% of impulse buys. Because most of the time, you wake up the next day and realize you don't even want it anymore. And on the other side, make saving automatic. Set it up so money moves to your savings the same day you get paid, before you can even see it, before you can spend it. You won't miss what you never see. Rule 5. Decide what enough looks like before you start spending. Most people earn more money and immediately spend more money. New car, bigger house, fancier clothes. And then they need even more money, and the cycle never ends. But what if you drew a line and said, "This is enough for me"? Not forever. Just enough to be comfortable and happy. If you earn $150,000 a year but only need $60,000 to be comfortable, guess what happens to the other $90,000? It goes straight into savings and investments, every single year. The person who defines enough early builds wealth fast. The person who always moves the line builds nothing. Rule 6. Real wealth isn't stuff, it's choices. Here's the real reason all of this matters. Money in the bank gives you something that a fancy couch never can. It gives you options. Can you quit a job that's making you miserable? Can you take time off if a family member gets sick? Can you say no to something that doesn't feel right? These are the real luxuries in life, and they only come from having more money than you spend. The person earning $200,000 but spending $195,000 has almost no freedom. They're stuck. The person earning $80,000 but spending $45,000, they can do almost anything they want. That's what the person in the simple apartment figured out. It wasn't about earning more, it was about needing less. So here's where to start. Today, not someday. This week, walk around your home and find 10 things you wouldn't replace if they disappeared. Get rid of them. This month, try the 24-hour rule on every non-essential purchase. Track how many desires survive the wait. This year, write down what enough looks like for you, not what you want someday. What's actually enough to feel happy and secure right now? The math is simple. Own less, save more, build the kind of freedom that no purchase can ever give you. Now here's what nobody tells you at the end. When your savings grow and your stress shrinks, something interesting happens. You stop wanting to buy so much stuff in the first place. Because a lot of shopping is just us trying to feel better when we're anxious about money. Fix the anxiety, and the urge to shop fades on its own. Less stuff, more peace, more choices, more life. That's the whole idea. If you learned something new from this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It genuinely helps more people find this kind of content. And I want to know from you, what topic do you want me to cover in the next video? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one.